Yes, so very good evening, everyone. Yes, I hope people will be joining in later too. Anyway, yeah, we'll quickly start away with whatever we are doing. Yes. So, once again, a very good evening to everyone. Welcome to the Fat Nifty analysis of Nifty as well as Sensex on August 18th. Okay, so the first day after our Independence Day, in fact, the first market day after our respected Narendra Modi sir did his Independence Day speech, which has triggered some sort of positivity in the market. So before going to the chart, let me just quickly let you know what happened across the markets today. So Sensex moved out by 0.85 percentage, Nifty by 1 percentage, Nifty Bank slightly underperforming at 0.7 percentage, but the peak of the day is Nifty Automobile sector 4.18 percentage up. So almost every single automobile stocks. This is the automobile index from Nifty, and you can see this. Every stock, including escorts, sorry, this is consumer durables. Yeah, that is consumer durables, and I think we have automobile sector here. Yes, yes. As you can see, every automobile sector stocks going up. Maruti going up by almost 9%, Ashok Leyland 8%, TVS Motors 6, Tata Motors almost 2%, 1.7%, and everything looks really good. Uh, yeah, all the mainstream stocks doing really good. That is mainly down to the fact that we are expecting, or the government has proposed, a GST cut from four slabs 5, 12, 18 and 28 percentage to only two slabs, which are going to be now 5 percentage and 18 percentage. So basically they are going to do this. All the goods which are now taxed at 12 percentage are going to come under the uh, currently taxed at 12 percentage are now currently going to come under the 5 percentage. All the goods and services which are taxed at 28 percentage will now come down to 18 percentage. So what does this effectively mean? This means that obviously the prices of the goods as well as services whatever we are dealing with are going to come down. And is this going to affect the company's performances? Obviously yes, because we are going to buy something today for 10 rupees, tomorrow it will be available at, let's say, 7 or 8 rupees, and that is a significant difference when you look at the large scale. So this is also going to impact the government's GST revenue, but there is the catch that because that the price of products as well as goods and services are coming down, the demand is also supposed to increase, which will thereby possibly catch up for whatever shortfalls the government might face by reducing the GST slab. So, all in all, we have to see how this turns out. And because GST is now proposed to be reduced, there is no official announcement from the GST Council. There is obviously going to be a group of ministers meeting soon, and that again we will have better clarity in the upcoming days. So if GST are indeed to come down, and we can expect the consumer durables, means the day to day whatever we are buying, the consumer durable sector to obviously perform well, and that is exactly what has transpired. The consumer durable sector today has, yes, the consumer durable sector today has gone up 3.38 percentage. As you can see here, this is data from nseindia.com. Okay, so the consumer durables 3.38 percentage up. Automobile sector, obviously, almost one third of the GST collection for the government comes from automobile industry, and many of the automobile parts, the suppliers, the manufacturers of the car itself, or the vehicles itself are going to be affected now because of the reduction in GST, and that could possibly increase the demand too. So anyway, there has been a positive impact due to the GST reduction. There is also, this is also compared to what Nirmala Sitharaman ji had announced on 20th of September 2019, where there was corporate tax reduction from 30% to 22% back in 2019. And because of the same reason, market had rallied more than 4.5 to 5% intraday. Okay, that was back in 2019. But we couldn't see anything like that of that sorts today. What we in fact had is profit booking at 25,000. Yeah, I obviously have this here. So we had profit booking at 25,000. So this is what happened. So we opened a really good gap up, and we did continue to move up for the initial half an hour, from where profit booking kicked in. And we expected this because 25,000 could be the one level where FIIs could be selling, and it should be FIIs who should have triggered this one. We will check that out also. And we made a low of almost 24,850. So Nifty falling by almost 170, 180 points intraday. And an interesting thing to note is that there was no significant rally in the put option premiums. The put premiums were still not rallying so much as was expected. And there was no significant rally in the call option also intraday. Intraday, there was no significant rally in the call option too. There was only mild rally when Nifty moved up from 24,860 to 24,960, 100 points, but no significant rally happening. We'll also go and check out what the FII data was for today, as well as the open interest. So we'll first go and check the FII data. If we go to the FII history on 18th of August, FIIs are only bullish in cash market for only 550 crore, which is a very less amount. Okay, 550 crore in cash they have bought, and in futures they are moderately bullish in futures, and they have bought calls and sold puts for, again, that is for a meager amount, which is not a significant amount. So that is FII data. We'll also go and track the open interest data for tomorrow to know the support and resistance levels. So this is where we are at 24,900. We can obviously see the 24,900, and at 25,000 you'll obviously have the largest call option buildup, which is as expected, and 24,800 to 700 range is going to be the first support. And if we are still sliding down below 24,800, and we should be back to the 24,500 soon. If we can sustain the 25,000 and possibly go up, that could be positivity. That could possibly be the end of negativity what we are having currently in the market. Another important thing to note is that the Nifty IT sector is down by 0.5%, no small amount, it is 0.5%, amid all the rallies, all the positivity that is happening in the market. Now, why is this happening? Mainly because when there is a GST cut, who are all going to be impacted? So if you buy a soap, if you buy a pen, whether it be automobile sector, all those are affected, coming under covered under the GST slabs, whereas IT services are not, and many of them are situated or originated outside India too. So IT sector is not that affected by the GST rate cuts, and hence the negativity in IT, which obviously was there earlier too, and this is just continuing. We also saw India VIX dropping down 0.16%, even though there was huge gap up and there was a considerable up movement. Considerable market did move up considerably. We could also see there is a significant gap. If we go to the one-day chart, there is a significant gap, and we are yet to see whether this gap is going to be filled, and then Nifty could be bouncing back. As of now, when we check the SGX Nifty or the GIFT Nifty levels of latest data, it is trading almost flat, 0.08%, and that is at 24,980. So we could be expecting an opening about 24,900 possibly tomorrow morning. And for the same reason, I have my put short positions which I have secured today. So I have shorted Sensex 80,300 put and 80,100 put, and bought the 79,500 put as security, and for security. And these are my positions today. And if we take a look at I'll go to Sensex soon. Yes, if we go to Sensex, the reason why I have shorted 80,300 is because of this. Okay, so 80,300 has been a support on 13th of June. It was that was respected previously multiple times too. It was around 80,400 to 500 ranges, but for safety, I have shorted 80,300 put. And I couldn't short the on the bullish side because this was done intraday, and I feared that it could possibly, this GST reduction could possibly trigger a rally of maybe multiple percentages. So I didn't want to take a risk there. And there is no significant negativity left in the market as of news, as of the local cues we are concerned about. And Putin as well as Zelensky, as usual, they are, as usually I say, they are about to meet soon, and that could possibly result in some sort of positivity. Narendra Modi has also said that the GST rate cut announcement, official announcement, could happen anytime before Diwali, which is on 20th of October. So it might take some more time too, but for the same reason, market has rallied today. And if we can sustain the 82,000, above 82,000, or let's say Nifty can sustain the 25,000s and move up, then let us possibly this level of 24,000, 25,250 and above, then we could possibly be seeing 26,000 soon. 25,250 now remains a strong resistance, and because of the news, it could be taken out anytime. Again, we have to see that what is happening. Okay, so there was initial short covering rally in Nifty today morning, and there was profit booking, but as the market progressed. So FA still are not extremely bullish on the market, even though the market has moved up by 1%. So we will see how this plays out. And looking at the global markets currently, so I hadn't tracked it yet, but I can see that the US markets are trading flat to slightly bearish, very flat. And Europe, as we see now, are again slightly flat to bearish, slightly bearish. Whereas when we come to Asia, Nikkei is again 0.77. I don't know where Nikkei is going to, because all-time highs being taken out every single day. And the Chinese markets are also up. The Taiwan is 0.4, Hang Seng is 0.37 up. So generally, Asian markets are moving up, but Europe and US are trading slightly flat to bearish, almost flat. So we are not expecting anything huge in the opening tomorrow morning. But as the market progresses, we will come to see what is in store for us. So the key levels to watch out for tomorrow, if we are trading intraday, could obviously one be the low of the today's low, and it could also be 24,700, because that is a crucial level. So below 24,850, we could possibly in for 700. Let's say below 800, we could be in for 700, and above 25,000, I am expecting 25,000, not 250 immediately, but 25,100. So above 25,000, I could be expecting 25,100, and below 24,850 to 800 range, I am expecting another 100 points downward too. If we are breaking the 800 ranges, 700 could be the intraday, and in the upcoming days we could be visiting 24,500 again. That is left to be seen. So these are the intraday levels for tomorrow, which I will be watching out for. And that's it for today. Till we meet again in the next video. Yes, Neju asking expiry day view. I cannot comment. I'm not able to comment on anything right now, because we are opening flat tomorrow. And if I'll have to wait and see if this trend of slight downtrend will continue. Anyway, we'll hope for the best, and let's see what happens and unwinds tomorrow, and we'll take our positions or alter them accordingly. So thanks everyone for joining. Until we meet again on tomorrow morning's live trading session. Goodbye, take care, and Jai Hind.